U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry discussed additional sanctions on Russia with his Ukrainian counterpart on Saturday. And it looks like the U.S., the leaders of the Group 7 and the European Union will slap more sanctions on Russian individuals for its provocative movement on Ukraine's border. Our Shin Se-min has more.
U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry expressed his discontent about provocative Russian troop movements along the Ukrainian border in a phone call with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov on Saturday. The top U.S. diplomat also urged Moscow to free a group of observers from the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe, accused of being NATO spies and held hostage by pro-Kremlin rebels in the eastern part of Ukraine. According to a senior State Department official, Kerry also expressed concerns that Russia's provocative movements on the Ukrainian border and its support for separatists are, quote, undermining stability, security, and unity in Ukraine. Kerry's comments comes as the leaders of the G7 major economies and European Union agreed on Saturday to impose further sanctions on Russia over the current crisis as fears that Russia was preparing an invasion of eastern Ukraine emerged. The G7 nations said they were moving forward on the sanctions due to the urgency of securing plans for Ukraine to hold their presidential elections in May. In a related development, Ukrainian Prime Minister Arseniy Yatsenyuk says that Russia breached Ukraine's airspace 7 times to provoke it into starting a war. Russia has denied the action. Foreign ministers of the European Union are expected to discuss additional restrictions, such as travel bans and asset freezes on Russian figures on Monday. Shin Se-min, Arirang News.